and welcome to our video! Book talk about ILLUMINAE by KRISTOFF and AMIE KAUFMAN. So, ILLUMINAE was our book club book of the month for January 2016. And now we want to talk with you about it.
Because it was so great.
This book was an experience. It was great. It was just
Stunning.
It's just a feeling. You have to read it because it's so unique.
Basically, you go in there and you don't know what is going on.
I like that. I like that a lot. So I think maybe you probably should leave by now if you haven't read it yet, because it's just something you have to dive into.
It's sci-fi, which you need to know, because honestly, I didn't read the description at all. And it was so good, even though I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah, it was just great. I also didn't know what it was about, but I thought it was great. I gave it 5 stars out of 5 stars. It was just an experience, and it's so pretty. Have you seen it? Like, I'll show you.
Yeah,
Like,
hers is gorgeous.
but yeah, this is what it looks like, and if you just look at it on the inside, it's so great. Like, you have logs and files and cards, maps, like names,
Pictures.
it's just so cool, and black pages. I love black pages, but it's just stunning.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really gorgeous.
If you want to know what this book is about, we can tell you like a little bit. We are in space and there are people that live on different planets, and this one planet, like a colony, is attacked. 3 ships help the people on this planet, and nevertheless the attackers follow these ships because this should not be something people know about, and so they wanna like eliminate all the survivors. And yeah, so that's basically the plot.
Yeah, but you start with the book, everything already has happened. The things that happened are reconstructed by somebody else.
Yeah.
That is pretty interesting, and it gives a nice...
It's a nice flow, like,
yeah.
it's easy to read. You don't expect
You
that.
never read out of the perspectives of the people.
Yeah.
That's really unique.
And you read logs and chats and like surveillance cameras, and that's basically it. You don't really read a story like in other books with a real text, because this is just like a chat room and files and everything, you know.
Really stunning. For me, the best book of 2016 so far.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And I would say that's it for the non-spoilery people, and we just dive into the spoiler section.
Read it, come back, and we talk about it.
Spoilers.
Finally.
I really liked the chats between Katie and Ezra.
Yeah.
I thought they were really... It had a dynamic, and it was really a good flow to read the chats. I really liked that. And I also like that the girl is the hacker.
Yes.
That was pretty cool, because normally it's like, oh, women don't really know something about computers and hacking and everything, but there was a girl who was just better than the rest of the crew with hacking.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to read. Overall, the dynamic from we broke up, but we have so much affection for each other, and so apparently her mother is dead.
I didn't really realize that. It was like, wait, why? What happened? Like, when did she die? But she was in a Hypatia.
Yes.
And that's how she died.
We don't know that. She maybe could have died on the ship when the...
With the Phobos virus.
Yeah.
That was intense. That virus was so scary. Like, the people, they were so scary. When they talked to her through the microphones, like little birdie, that was so creepy. Like, I thought this book had sections that were really creepy and really intense, and yeah, but I liked it. My favorite character was Aiden. I loved the supercomputer. Like,
the evil supercomputer.
but he was so interesting to read and like to read his thoughts. Like, they were really thoughts, and he discovered feelings toward Katie, I think.
That was weird.
But it was so good to read. I really loved to read his sections in the book.
They were really interesting, especially his perspectives to people and what he thinks how worthless they are.
Yeah, that was so great. Like, he would do everything for the greater good. I just really loved, like, when we discovered that Ezra was dead. There was a scene that was so intense, and it was so saddening, and it was horrible. And I loved the fact that Aiden shut off his cameras to give Katie some privacy. That was something I thought was pretty great and fantastic. And like, the authors, they are so good. Like,
so many different characters with so many different perspectives and actions, and you all could understand them.
But like the scene where we discovered that Ezra was dead and that Aiden had pretended to be Ezra, that was something that was intense.
Honestly, I went back and looked up where the last time was that Ezra sent something, and it was so sad to reread that. Honestly, I found it weird that we never got to see how he got off the ship. And then I was like, yeah, okay, he's dead. That's the explanation.
Yeah. And then in the end, he's not dead at all.
And his mother is the evil bitch.
And Katie is like dying, but she does not die in the end, so...
And Aiden is restored by a little tiny bit of him in her communicator.
Yeah. So like...
What?
So practically nobody dies that we love. And
no, Jimmy died. And James died.
That was pretty intense.
That was not okay. And there were so many people who died. I mean, this list with
the deaths.
If you go to B, where's Lee Bardugo?
Yeah,
I found that.
I read it too and was like, wait, hi Lee Bardugo, hi, I love your books, by the way.
Yes.
But I really thought that this was going to be a tragic story, like really tragic, like our characters die and Ezra dies and Katie dies and there won't be an Aiden left that had all this experience.
I thought that was the reason why we read all of this as a rediscovery of what happened, but apparently she makes it look like she recovers the data.
Yeah, that the people are able to rescue her. I think that was so great. Like, she is going to live. She is like nearly dead, I think, in the end, but
she's also highly contaminated with
radioactive stuff. Like, she's radioactive.
You know, the atom bomb. It's interesting that people know in this thing how to treat that.
Yes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ezra's mom is the evil bitch who like indicated the whole thing.
To find him.
So she will be the end boss.
Supposedly. Do we know what happened to Ezra's father? He was on this...
Well, he died.
Very sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Okay.
No, I think he died on the planet.
Or what about Katie's father?
Katie's father.
You're
talking about Katie's...
He's at the
station.
Oh,
at the
okay,
gate.
he's at the gate thing. I wasn't sure which one.
So Katie's father is maybe still living. We don't know that. But, well, Ezra's father is dead. He died on the planet.
That was it. Okay, yes.
I like the whole thing. I like the ending. I like the plot twists. Like, they were all great. I also liked the scene where her companion hacker... Yes, Chang. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I liked... It was that creepy feeling again. Where he like was on Alexander and like tried to destroy Aiden and everything, and he was clearly infected with Phobos.
Oh my goodness.
And he was so creepy, like he, you know, Katie, I'm sorry, but I also have to kill you now.
But for him it was so clear that it was logical.
Yeah. And this scene where she hid it and she ran from him, that was so creepy.
But
it was
so
horrifying.
good.
It was good, but it was horrifying.
It was so amazing where you had so many emotions in this book. You were excited and scared and devastated. And you were grieving for Ezra. For nothing.
But this book, I really liked it. And
I never had it that I didn't read out of the perspective of a character and felt so with them. That was astonishing.
Yeah.
In the end, speechless.
Yeah, that was, I think, the last thing we want to say to that. Because it was a great book and you should definitely read it if you haven't already. And I loved it.
Okay,
It was great.
last words, great scene.
Oh god, I don't know.
Almost emotional. For me the most emotional was with Jimmy's testament.
Oh yeah. And
That
like
was-
the girl with the funky hair. What did he call her?
Astro Princess. Or
Astro Princess or something like that. Oh, so cute.
his death was one of the most emotional roller coasters in this book.
That
And I'm
was great.
sad that we can't read from his perspective. And
I think I also like that scene, and I also just like the perspectives we got from Aiden, because I thought that was so interesting. Like his internal monologue was pretty great, and I think that's it. That's all I want to say.
me too. I can't wait for the second book
I don't know when it's coming out.
this year.
Great, can't wait for it. I think it will be a book of the month if it comes out.
Yes.
Okay, so.
What are your thoughts and opinions and feels about this book?
And what did you like most? The chats, the logs, the surveillance cameras? What did you enjoy the most to read?
Or didn't you like it?
Just tell us down in the comments and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Even though.
If I put this...
Should I hold it?
I could put this here like...
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Isn't she smart?
One of the prettiest book... One of the most pretty books I own. One of the prettiest books I own. I don't know how to say it. Oh, good.
Because either, yeah, that was James. And boom, boom.
Oh.
Beautiful.